Dum, dum. Hello, my name is Pokerface and welcome to the 8th episode of This Week in Speedrunning. Now, let's see all the news from last week. In the last episode I mentioned a relay race in Final Fantasy with 18 games and 3 teams that was going to happen throughout the weekend. The 6th edition of the relay came to an end with incredible results. The difference between all the teams was only 18 minutes and 2 seconds in the span of 78 hours. The best final time belongs to Team Choco and their 78 hours, 13 minutes and 51 seconds. Being this close to each other is insane, especially seeing how much RNG is involved in all of these games. If you missed the relay but would still like to see it, the links to VODs and the spreadsheet documenting the relay will be in the description. In one of the recent episodes I mentioned a significant change that happened in GTA Vice City. It involved using a setup similar to the one utilized in San Andreas to dupe the mission Jury Fury. This allowed a new trick previously only used in GTA 3 to be used to skip dialogue, saving about 30 seconds in the no SSU category. That time save is what made a 48-minute time possible. Now, the sub 49 finally happened. A couple days ago, Antti got a world record of 48:52. He told me there is not much more time to be saved here as the run didn't involve any big time losses. He didn't go for all the fastest struts in the endgame though. He doesn't plan on getting back to this category even if this time gets beaten, as he has a lot of plans for the future, namely GTA 3 100% and maybe Vice City Stories. The 48:52 is the first time anyone has broken the next minute barrier in the category since the September of 2019 and Guy's 49:49. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a typical Soulsborne and therefore a pretty popular speed game. Shura is the main category of the game, with the unrestricted variant being the fastest and the glitchless one being the most popular. Shura Unrestricted got a new world record this week. Passiflora beat it by 4 seconds with a 19:55.
Let's fucking go! Oh my god, dude. Oh. My fucking heart, guys, you have no idea. Oh. Let's fucking go, man.
Doing so, he broke a two-way tie of 1959 between Lil Aggie and Mitch Dritz that the latter tied about 2 weeks ago. The category itself is very reset heavy as it contains Monkey Skip, a trick that's frame perfect in 60 FPS and takes place about 16 minutes into the 20-minute run. Passiflora himself said he plans on lowering this time once someone beats it. As for his 1955, he said the RNG was really good and if not for the couple slip-ups he made, it could have been a 1940. As for his 1955, he said the RNG was really good and if not for a couple slip-ups he made, it could have been a sub 1950. Hopefully we'll see that time soon. Lego City Undercover is a game originally released only for Wii U in 2013, so not many people played it back then. It took 4 years before the game was finally released for modern consoles and PC in 2017. Speedrun-wise then, runs of the remastered version are understandably more popular. I saw a new any percent world record happen this week and went to the leaderboard to check it out, only to realize that all of the any percent runs are very recent. And that caught my eye. DJ Orthor, the current world record holder, gave me an insight of what happened in the community. Over the couple of years the game has been run, the route stayed pretty consistent. This was so because there were simply no sequence breaks. The any percent route consisted of pretty much just going through the story with some minor optimizations. These runs still exist, but have been moved to the all chapters category since then. About 3 weeks ago, a user named LavaFang came to the community and digged into the game's code. He found a way to access the doors at the end of each level early. Another person, Bored, found a way to access doors that led to the levels themselves. The combination was game-breaking. Any person now consisted of getting enough items to be able to beat the final level. Then one triggered the door to get into the last level, and then another one to finish it. With that, the time save added up to nearly 3 hours, as the world record prior to this discovery was 3 hours and 50 minutes. Right now, the most recent world record on speedrun.com by DJ Ortho I mentioned earlier is a 108.33.
Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better than us. Let's do some math, folks. What is that?
Siamo nei guai, papà. La leva del paracadute è irraggiungibile.
That's 33 seconds.
Un eroe?
108.33, folks.
Ok.
Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Treno!
In the description he says a 106 should be possible, and sure enough, he scored a 106.30 2 days ago. As for how much potential is still there for new tricks, there is one more door that could be triggered in the last level. It would take the run to be below 40 minutes, but no one has reached that door outside of tool assisted attempts yet. Fingers crossed that it will happen soon and the game will be even more broken. Finishing up, let's talk about marathons happening this weekend. Firstly, NASA 2021 will be taking place starting tonight, that's the 4th of June, and will go on 24 hours a day until the end of Sunday. The schedule is packed, there is a lot of great runs and exhibitions involved. I will also have the pleasure of hosting during some of them. They will be raising money for Save the Children, just as they did last year. The moment you're watching this, they're already live, so make sure to go to NASA Marathon on Twitch right away. The other marathon happening right now is Power Up with Pride 2021, supporting the Trevor Project, which provides crisis support to young LGBTQIA+ people. They are already live as well, you can watch them at Power Up with Pride on Twitch. The schedule, aside from the usual speedrun goodness, has a special community segment, which this time is an hour of arts and crafts with Tokyo Scarab. And that would be all for this week. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you liked the episode. The show also has a Twitter account, that's TWI Speedrunning. Make sure to follow it and DM me there if you have any news worth sharing. From all of us here at This Week in Speedrunning, thank you very much, and see you next week.